AITA for not waking up a tourist who overslept and missed the day trip she paid for? Hi guys. I'm 21F, a Bulgarian tour guide who accompanies groups to Sicily. On a recent trip, one woman who was traveling alone, mid-30s, was consistently oversleeping. The first day after we arrived, we had a day trip to Etna and Taormina, for which we depart at 8 a.m., as we do all other day tours. I make sure that all tourists are informed of the departure times on the bus the day before, and they also have my number to call in case they forget so I can remind them. They also all have printed out pamphlets with the schedule made by the travel agency that I hand out that has the time for departure on it. All of the group was on time, except one woman. She was late by 10 minutes, which, okay, maybe she got caught up in something and was late. I excused it, then mentioned to the whole bus in the mic that I do not tolerate lateness beyond 15 minutes at most in case of emergency like a forgotten possession, and that I must always be called and informed in case someone is running late. Trip went by okay otherwise. The next day the same tourist was late again, by 25 minutes. Almost an entire half hour. I called her twice to no answer, and we were just about to leave without her when she came out running and got on the bus. She got lucky, as the receptionist of the hotel asked me about a missing piece of info on the rooming list and earned her some time. I reminded everyone again that I will not be waiting anymore for late tourists in the morning, and waking up on time is their responsibility. When we came back that evening, she asked me if I could make sure to wake her up on time. I reminded her a third time that I'm not responsible for waking people up. Everyone gets a printed itinerary with departure times, and I announce everything the day before. She kept saying, no, just knock on my door if I'm not out by 8:15, and I kept repeating, I really can't do that for everyone, please set an alarm. Well, on the day we were visiting Syracuse, she didn't show up. I waited 15 minutes after the supposed departure time, called her twice to no response, then left with the bus and the rest of the group. She called me in a panic about an hour later asking where we were. I explained the situation calmly. She got angry and said that I had one job and that I cheated her out of the money she paid to go on that day trip. She missed the whole day trip and was furious the next day. Later she told the rest of the group that I abandoned her and also called my agency, leaving a bad review about me. AITA for not personally waking up a grown woman despite warning her multiple times I wouldn't. Some additional info compiled from questions people asked. 1. What nationality is she? The whole group is Bulgarian including me. We leave from Bulgaria and return to Bulgaria together. Time zone difference between Bulgaria and Sicily is 1 hour, 5 p.m. Sicily, 6 p.m. Bulgaria, for anyone wondering. 2. Hotel wake-up calls. I'm assuming she doesn't speak the language or English to be able to ask reception for it. Still could have asked me to do it for her, I wouldn't mind if it meant she was on time. 3. Did she make it the next day? The next day we were returning to Bulgaria. The transfer to the airport was in the afternoon, so thankfully no sleeping in. I'm not sure if she would have slept in if it was the morning. 4. Reaction from my manager? Still waiting on it. I'm hoping they will side with me. My agency is very decent about this stuff, so hopefully. 5. Why did I post this? I know you guys probably think it's very obvious I'm NTA and there was no reason to post this, but I'm new to this sphere of work and overthink this stuff. This was my first time having to leave a tourist behind and I was anxious about how it would be received by others. Maybe it seems obvious to others, but to me I was afraid I'd done the wrong thing and made a bad impression on the group. Posting this also resulted in people giving me advice which will help me improve in the future. 6. Will she get a refund? Hopefully, and 99.99% likely no. 7. Does she have a sleep disorder/need accommodation? As far as I'm concerned, nope. If she made an agreement through the agent that signed her up for her to be accommodated, it would have been in my notes in the folder I'm given that I carry with me at all times. Edit. I talked to my manager today. I was nervous at first because I was already tired of this whole shenanigan and didn't want to spend ages defending myself, so I went to him first and explained the situation before he approached me. He told me, word for word, "Hun, I deleted that BS from my email as soon as I read it, lol. An icon. They'll remove the bad review.